Hello my friends, this is Klaus Lukaschek from Vienna in Austria, Europe, and you're looking at the Texas Instruments Basic Computer 992 or the TI-99. This machine was meant to be released in 1983 for the summer market, but sadly it never made it to the market because of marketing reasons. And therefore this is a prototype unit. To be precise, this is number 127 of the prototype series they had in the labs, it seems. And I'm trying to achieve a dump of the system ROMs today of this machine. It's already running, and I've prepared a nice little program to achieve that. It's trying to store the information, what is in the memory, in the ROM memory, with this help of the Hex-Bus disk drive controller onto an external disk drive. I'm using an external disk drive in addition because for some reason I didn't get this internal disk drive quickly to working, and I want to finalize the ROM dump tonight. Therefore we are using this external disk drive in addition. You can see on the screen that this nice little program is basically from line 500 to 560 is basically what the main purpose is. It's opening a file to disk drive 2 on the Hex-Bus, and it will try to store it as R0, meant for ROM 0, and with some settings, and it's therefore then going through a loop and trying to peek every single address from 0 to 1891, which is basically the first 8 kilobytes of this machine, and it will try to print it to this file. Therefore it will output it to this file R0. After also output the currently memory address, so we have a simple status. Afterwards it's closing the file, so therefore it's also the last records will be written out. Let me quickly do edit of line 500. So we got for sure a new file name, because I had a test before and it was generating some error, so let's call it ROM0 instead. And in the beginning of the program I have a little surprise and thank you to the community of the TI, and special thanks go to Mike Wright, who donated this machine to me. Oh, it's a little quick, but you can hold the video of course. And we can see that it's currently accessing the disk drive from time to time to store the information. So I got this machine from Mike Wright, who is owning Cat Electronics, and he has released or is about to release a new emulator for the TI-99 4A, which is called PC99 Suite. I hope I did get that right now. Otherwise it will kill me, I guess. Yeah. So I'm amazed that this is as easy as it looks. So basically the program is doing a cold peek on every single memory address it has access to, and this machine has no GROM chips inside, so all the ROM should be within the accessible memory, and therefore it should be quite easy to access that data and store it on a file. So we're making hopefully a bit history tonight. So while it's recording, so we got a 48 keys keyboard, which is like a rubber keyboard with a foil on the very base. We've got the TI CPU, of course, which is a TMS-9995 running at maximum of 10 megahertz. Still not sure if it's downclocked or not. The video output is, the resolution is the same as for the TI-99 4A, and so therefore 192 or 256 square 192 pixels, or 32 square 24 lines, 42 columns. The difference is that there is only black and white, so there's only foreground and background. There's no color, basically. You don't have sound on this machine. It was meant as the $99 computer, and so there was no sound, there was no speech synthesizers included. There was no joystick port. What you have for extending the unit is the Hex-Bus port, the Hex-Bus interface, which is directly on the back, and it's like the silver gray, cable that goes out here from the port. You also have an system bus extension board, which was used or was meant to be used for memory expansion, and it was meant to be used for storing, connecting cartridges, and so. Kannst du bitte die Tür zumachen?
Nein. Ich kann nicht schlafen. Schrecken sich jedes Mal, wenn das Puff geht.
No, we don't interrupt this now. Sandra complains about the noise that the external disk drive is making. But we are making history tonight. No way to interrupt this now. What else? This dedicated unit has RF out, so there is a modulator inside the machine already, which can go either to channel 3 or channel 4 of your NTSC tuner. In this case I'm using a PAL tuner, and since there is no sound going out from the machine, there is no problem, because somehow the channel information is on the same location in the signal, only the sound would be in a different spot, so we don't have any problems with this. Okay, it's continuing to store the information on the disk drive as it's getting read. And it should be finished quite soon. At least the first 8 kilobytes, which is like the target for tonight. hope to not get an error when closing the file at the end, which is about to happen any seconds. And success. So we are done, and the disk drive access has finished. So one more time I will list the program. Now it takes longer, it seems that it was faster before. Okay, so thanks for watching. It seems we had success. Let's see what is on the disk now stored. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.